Good afternoon. My name is Eric Schultz. I'm the Director of Product Management for InSinkErator, manufacturer of food waste disposals. And at KBIS this year, we're talking about our new Power Series and Advanced Series of disposers. And what we've done with this new line of disposers is introduce three groups of features to help them make, first, easier to install, secondly, grind more capably, and then thirdly, do so in a much quieter fashion. So starting with the ease of installation features, really the key message here is that we've redesigned the electrical connection system for the disposer, which occurs at the bottom, to a new what we call Easy Connect system, which utilizes an Easy Connect cord that's specifically designed with a unique connection at the bottom to easily slide into the disposer connection on the bottom of the disposer. So just in and over, then attached. We call that like a plug and play or an Easy Connect connection. For a disposer that has a hardwire installation, which is has the power cable coming out of the wall, what you do is you basically create your own Easy Connect plug. You take the power cable coming out of the wall, you take the wire leads coming out of that power cable, slide them into this adapter, fold that adapter over, and snap it onto this plate, and then now you have basically created the plug that you need to attach to your disposer. Makes it a lot easier to connect because you no longer have to reach inside the disposer to pull out the wire connections and put them all together. Okay. A second area of innovation is what we call multi-grind technology. And we call it multi-grind specifically because a standard food waste disposer grinds food waste using only one type of action. It's a surface grinding action that occurs along the surface of the grind ring. With InSinkErator disposers, we have what's called multi-grind technology, which means we've introduced and redesigned features so that there are up to 3 distinct stages of grinding in the InSinkErator food waste disposer. A surface grind, a shearing grind, and then a third stage of grind that occurs along the edge of the rotating shredder plate, which is something that is unique to InSinkErator products. And the last area of development, we've introduced some features to help make the disposers quieter. And we'll start with, on the outside of the disposer, we've designed a new sound jacket insulation, which is, as you can imagine, it's an insulation material that's purposely designed to absorb noise energy and reduce noise, but it's perfectly molded to a shape that fits around the disposer and fits it like a jacket, which is why we call it the sound jacket. That helps contain a lot of noise of the disposer. A second key element that helps make them much quieter is we have designed into the upper portion of the disposer what we call an anti-vibration mount. And this is a nitrile rubber material that actually introduces a rubber cushion into the disposer. So when you mount it to the sink, your disposer is suspended in a cushion of rubber. And that cushion of rubber prevents a lot of vibration from transferring from the disposer into your sink area and making a lot of noise. We've also redesigned the rubber splash guard or the baffle with some unique features like the shape and geometry of these pleats and the windows to help create a unique effect when you're running a disposer. And what happens is a small pool of water will settle in this area at the top of the baffle, and that acts as a water dam or a barrier that will prevent a lot of the noise from coming up through the disposer and into your sink area. And that is actually the primary noise path of noise for a food waste disposer is through this area. And this baffle does a great job of significantly reducing that. And then lastly, we've also redesigned the tailpipe connection to the disposer so it incorporates a flexible coupler. And that flexible coupler works in a similar way to the anti-vibration mount by introducing a rubber coupler in between the disposer and your downstream plumbing to help stop the transmission of the vibration from the disposer to your plumbing. So when you roll up all of those 3 areas of features together, that's what helps make the Power Series and the Advanced Series of disposers perform at a significantly better level than a standard food waste disposer.
All right, so one question before we
Sure.
start here. Disposal or disposer?
Great question. We've actually gone back and forth on that within our own marketing group. I think we've just settled on disposal, and we still have some areas we got to do our homework to make sure that we're all in alignment with all of those. But you'd be surprised how many times we get asked that question.
All right, thank you so much, Eric.
You're very welcome.